welcome or welcome back to Tome Travelers. Woo! I know that wasn't supposed to be scary at all, but I have a special tag. I am doing a witch's brew tag. Ooh. Sorry, no costume. I have no costume. Literally no money either. I am on a budget. But I hear children and they're loud. I'm doing, again, overtime tomorrow, and that's the end of it for that month. Well, that's the end of it for Saturdays this month. But this tag comes from Bree over at Locked Booktition, and she has 5 days. 5 days of awesome Halloween tags and Black-oween-athon. I think I said that right. So go over to her channel, check all the tags out, do the tags, they're fun. There's only one that I can't do because I don't feel like I've read enough horror thriller books, or if I have, it's been so long I can't even review or remember. So I can't do that tag, but let's get started. So, number 1, name 5 well-known witches in 10 seconds. Let's see. I wrote this down. Sorry, I cheated. But, the Wicked Witch, I never remember if it's the West or the East, which one died in the movie, and which one was after Dorothy. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. That Wicked Witch. The Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. Angelica Houston as the Grand High Witch in Witches, which is now, it's being redone. I just saw a trailer for it, and it's going to have Octavia Spencer in there, and Anne Hathaway, I believe, is the Grand High Witch. But I remember the other one. And here it's a book, and I didn't know, by your favorite, I never say his name right, Roald Dahl. There we go. He's also the one that did Matilda. Ursula. She is a witch. Sea witch. Stevie Nicks in American Horror Story. Coven. Don't remember what her name is at this moment. It's late. Well, maybe not that late, but I just love Stevie Nicks, so. And then, The Witches of Eastwick. That was a movie. Cher, Susan Sarandon, and Michelle Pfeiffer, and Jack Nicholson was a warlock that I guess turned them into witches and all that fun stuff. Ooh. So number 2. What's an ingredient used in a witch's brew? Bat wings, eye of newt, somebody's tongue, a cow tongue maybe. And then you've got the other ones that I'm thinking of. I don't know if I want to mention those. Number 3. What is your favorite spell you found in a book? Out, down, spot. No. The only one that, and that's from Macbeth, and toil. Oh, man, all I know. Toil, boil, and bubble. Double trouble, too. That's what I can remember. Unless you want to, of course, all the spells in the Harry Potter books. Wingardium Leviosa. Not a favorite spell, but it sticks in there when you read and see the movies. So, number 4. Name a book that has a green cover. Offhand, because I can remember that, and I don't have this book, but I'm looking down because I'll forget if I don't, is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's beautiful. So number 5. If you could have tea, or in my case, coffee, with a fictional character with magical powers, Who would it be and why? Oh, I have to look up the name. Where is she? Okay. Lily Rabe's character on American Horror Story Coven, which was Misty Day. I loved her. That is something that bringing back from the dead. I would love to know how to do that. Yes, mainly animals. That would be me. That would be me reviving an animal. I loved her. I loved that character because of that, I vibe with that. That's the kind of witch I would be, pretty much. Maybe a little different, but yeah, I would love to have coffee with her and love to experience just her because she's so awesome. And her and Stevie Nicks, I'm like, yeah, I'm a child of the 80s. I love Stevie Nicks. Love. When she was in Fleetwood Mac and when she had a solo career. I loved it. So definitely Misty Day. So, number 6. What's your favorite series or movie that has witches? Oh, I can answer that. Of course, TV. American Horror Story Coven. And, if you haven't seen it yet, they came back in Apocalypse. As for movies, Witches of Eastwick is the first one that comes up because that was I really loved that movie as a kid. But then the other one would probably be Witches, The Craft for sure. And by the way, I saw a trailer for The Craft Legacy. That looks even better than the first one. Well, with technology and everything now, but it looks really good. So yeah, The Craft. Of course, Hocus Pocus is on there. I mean, let me admit something. I do like Hocus Pocus, but it's not my favorite witch movie. I think I was the one that really loved The Craft more than anything. But I'm more of a vampire girl than I am a witch girl. Vampires first, then witches. Then werewolves. Zombies are in there somewhere. So, number 7. Name 2 witches of color in a book series, movie, or TV show. I'm going to go with the TV show of American Horror Story Coven. You've got Queenie, and you've got Marie Laveau. Voodoo is a witch. Voodoo is witchy stuff. It's a different kind of witchcraft. Definitely a different kind of witchcraft. Whole nother level. Seriously. You don't mess with the voodoo. So, number 8. What kind of witch or warlock would you be? Oh, a gray one? Meaning I'm good and bad. I would be more like Misty Day. That's my whole philosophy right there. I love her. But... And I'd live out in the woods, in a cabin, by myself. Because I want some peace and quiet so I can read and brew up some spells and whatnot. But you piss me off. I'm gonna curse your ass. That's all there is to it. I will. Don't mess with me. And plus, if I'm Irish, an Irish witch, we would be druids, though. That's what we would be. You piss me off, I curse you. That's all there is to it. You mess with my family, you're gonna get it. You mess with my friends, you're gonna get it. That's all there is to it. You get 3 chances like baseball. Unless it's really serious, then you're done. I've got you. Other than that, I'd be a good little witch. Just don't mess with me. But I'd also, out in that woods, my cabin on the outside would look small, but it'd be big on the inside. It'd almost be like Baba Yaga's. But Baba Yaga's, well, it was chicken legs, and it moved all the time, and I don't want to move. but it wouldn't be a chicken either, but it would be magical. Like, it looks small on the outside, but it's like a 3-story house on the inside or something. And I definitely have a library like Belle's, because I'm a witch and I can do anything, right? I can make my house look small, and on the inside it is a mansion. But I'm not cleaning it all. I'll get a toad or something to do that. So there's a bonus question, so it would be kind of number 9. Describe an alternative character development in regards to your favorite magical fictional character. Now, there's 2 that I thought about. One of them being Ursula from Little Mermaid, and basically background on her. I mean, there are retellings and there's background stories, and I haven't read the one from Serena Valentino, but excuse me, every time I drink some sort of pop, anything. I would definitely want to know if she was a good witch at one time. Did she do nice things? Did she get stepped on a whole lot of times and that just turned her evil? Was she asked too many favors because she was one of the few sea witches left? Did something happen to the sea witches and wizards and warlocks? Something happened and that she's basically the only one left, and people go get help from her and she helps them out, but then they step all over her, and then she's like, you know what, I'm done with this. There's going to be a price to pay now. And if you don't do this, then you're going to turn into this little seaweed-like thing. So I want to see that. I would love to see that. And then the next one would be Hermione Granger. Basically, how they were mean to her and whatever. She overheard how they were teasing her in the first book. And instead of following Harry, we follow Hermione, and instead, even after they rescue her, she doesn't want to be friends with them because she's like, they're jerks. You know, just because they saved my life doesn't mean anything. You know, I'd be like, you got to really prove yourself to me. Stop being jerks. Start doing some homework, because I'm not helping your ass. You know, just let's follow her instead of following, you know, Harry and Ron. Why don't we just follow her and see where it goes throughout her whole career at Hogwarts? What really happens? You know, maybe there's something different. You know, or maybe eventually she does become friends with Harry and Ron, but not for so many books. But we follow her instead of them, instead of Harry. I mean, where's that book? I want more strong females. I'm sorry, I loved her. I know many people right now are not interested in Harry Potter because of the author, I'm going to say, because of the things that she said. And they were very, very, very insensitive and very, very wrong. But I want to see Hermione. I want more strong female characters in my books. And I'm finding them now. But I wish back then it would have been about Hermione. Why couldn't it have been a girl? Why did it have to be a boy? Unless Jake almost said the name. Unless she didn't feel that a female could handle it. Well, we can. But I love this tag. This was so much fun. Thank you so much, Bree. This was great. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure, and I know you enjoyed it, but I hope you enjoyed that. Everybody is participating, and we love it, and we thank you for the original ideas. So thank you, Bree. Thank you for everybody who's watching. If you want to do this tag, consider yourself tagged. Please do it. I think it would mean not only so much for me, but for Bree as well. So please check out her channel. Check out the tags. She's in all 5 of them. She created them. She did them all. So please go check it out. Thank you, and I will see you next time.